We can see how actually their rifles, they're a little bit different than for the other shooters because
Aiming devices
they
different
have
than the other.
aiming devices, yeah. Now we have on firing position C from Austria. He actually won the bronze medal at this World Cup 2 days ago in the standing position. So we're gonna see what he's gonna do in this finals. Patrick Moore.
Patrick is really experienced shooter, and he's one of the starters of VI shooting, so he's a VI shooting legend also, and he put a lot of effort in this sport. On the firing position D, in his first final also coming from United States, it is Sadeki Jin.
It's really nice to have experienced shooters here in Osijek.
Yeah, starting of their big competition way.
We have on firing position E a representative from Great Britain, Michael Waples. He was actually a bronze medalist in the World Cup in 2018 last year.
And now on the firing position F, coming from Poland. She was fourth in Hanover International Competition in 2019. Czupinska Maria Francisca.
And she actually finished sixth at this World Cup 2 days ago at the visually impaired standing.
Yes.
Now we have on a firing position G. He won the silver medal 2 days ago in the standing position. He comes from Spain, Solabarrieta Ager.
And on the firing position H, coming from Norway, silver medalist from World Cup in Châteauroux 2018, Valo Daniel.
There they are, all of our athletes now ready for the finals. We have the jury member in charge from Germany, Jörg Kropp.
And on the road to Tokyo, our chief range officer is Wataru Fuji from Japan.
I talked to him before. He says he is Fuji. It's
Okay.
2 eyes.
Thank you for correcting me, my lady.
No, I wasn't correcting you, but you know. Okay, so we have first our 5-shot series, right?
Yes, it will be 150 seconds for 5 shots because it's prone
150.
position.
Okay.
It's shorter time, and here also we must pay attention because this is visually impaired, so the athletes cannot see the clock on the range. So if there will be shortened time, the chief range officer will announce 10 seconds before the end of that series or the single shot.
Oh, okay. The athletes actually have their assistants behind them. What
Yeah,
do they
but
do?
they will not touch them during the shot.
Of course,
So
of course.
that's why they have to rely on the
Of course.
chief range officer command.
I'm just asking you, what is the assistant's job?
Assistant job is to point them to their target because every target gives the same signal. So it would easily be to miss the direction for one target and they could shot in another target, cross shot. So assistant will point them to their target, and after they fire a shot, assistant will show them the position of the shot by tapping them on the back.
That's very interesting how
Because-
different it can be and how we can actually rearrange some things to make everyone a possibility to shoot and just to be an athlete.
Yes, assistant cannot speak with an athlete during the final, so they must use the sign, and it's only to showing them the position of the shot or leading them to their target.
Soon enough, they're gonna start with their first 5-shot series, and then we're gonna try to show you how
Yes.
they actually see or hear
Yes.
the target and how they shoot. It's very interesting. I mean,
So our audience should be aware the athletes have no front sights on the rifle. They must only rely on the signal from the aiming device they have it on their rifles. They are using the headphones. That's why, because they cannot disturb the neighbors, so they have the
Yeah.
headphones, so their sound is only for them. You can see now guiding the athletes to their target, And now I will try to show our audience how they see, this is how they hear the target.
Oh, we actually have some shots already.
At the end, it was the 10 ring tone.
Okay, so the tone gets higher, and then they know.
Yes, they
They're
can know
closer.
by the sound in which position of the target they are. So if we watch carefully, they search the target left and right to hear the tone, so they know if they are left or right from the center of the target, and then they start aiming.
That's actually so interesting. We have a representative from Norway, Valu. Look at his shots here. It's he had a 10.5 and a 10.3. I mean, his shooting is amazing.
And Patrick Moore shot 10.7, his last shot. So also, we will see here really amazing shooting. And I'm always impressed by their capability for shooting such a high score in VI. So they are really great athletes and they put so much effort in this sport.
Yeah, we have Chupinska now at 10.6, Waples 10.5. I mean, these are some amazing shots, even for able-bodied
Yes.
athletes. I mean,
Look, Patrick Moore shot 50.1.
that's amazing.
That's really high score and really nice shooting from him. And also Chopinska is on the way to 50s. If she shot one last shot for 10.
Yeah, Moore is, as you said, a very experienced shooter
Yes,
in this visually impaired.
he's like an ambassador of visually impaired shooting, and he's really putting a lot of effort to make this sport even more popular in VI people and everything. So he's really the person who guides the VI shooters.
Now we have Orzechowska with a 10.4. I mean, I can't stop being amazed with these shots here. So they finished their first 5-shot series. Moore took the lead, making a little difference of 1.2. But I suppose that in VI, the differences can change.
Yeah,
quite
1.2 it's not so big
Yeah.
difference because in VI it's easier to make a mistake. So 9 shot it's very easy to make, and these differences can be fast changed.
Would you say that results are better in VI prone than in standing?
Yes, they will be much better than
Mhm.
in prone than in standing, because the prone the rifle is more still. The athletes can use the sling also, so it is easier, but it's still very hard to do.
It's so interesting now. I was watching Solobarieta. I mean, he's shooting and his eyes are actually closed. I know he can't see, but it's very interesting to see someone shooting with their eyes closed. Now we have more. Here he shot a 9.3.
And he was not
He was
satisfied.
not
He
happy.
heard
He
the
was not
tone. He
satisfied,
was
yeah.
nagging his head, so they can tell the difference also what they shoot. They know by the tone when they press the trigger that
Of course.
made a mistake.
We had Chupinska now a 9.5. She didn't have a big of a reaction. She just continuing, moving on.
But we can see Valo, he's shooting really well. His second shot series, he's taking 2 great shots, and he's really also on the way. But third shot was a little bit worse, but still he's shooting very good.
And Orzechowska getting a little bit better. She had 2 10s. Now a 9.8. A 9.8, I would say, in the visually impaired events is actually a quite okay shot.
Yes, it's a good
not
shot.
even a mistake.
It's a good shot. It's really very close to the target. We must remind our audience that the 10-point ring is dot on the target in the
Yes.
diameter of 0.5 millimeters. So it is not an easy job to do it like this. So 9.8 in visually impaired is good shot.
She continued, Orzechowska continued with a 10.2. I think she's climbing up a little bit in the finals rank. I can see that Sadeki, he's actually shooting very, very good now. He had almost all tens, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, he has really good score. I think he has one or two nines, and the tens are the slimmer one, like 10-2, 10-0, but still very good shooting. He shot 49.5, and Orchehowska shot 50.9. Really good shooting from her. I think it's the highest score in this final, 50.9 in five-shot series. Really good shooting from her. So
Yeah. And okay, now they finished with their second five-shot series. Moore had a 50.1, and then he fell down on a 46.2. We're gonna see what happens in the single shot series.
it will be 30 seconds time for the shot. So it is quite hard for them because they need a little bit more time because they have to find a good tone before they shoot. But
We see the assistant now helping.
she's looking for the target. Now she is in the target section.
Helping Orshakowska.
Yes. And the bullet is out. And she shot 10.3.
10.3.
Really good shot.
Yes, she was very calm about it, if I
Yeah.
may notice.
It was really nice shot from the front. You could see the pellet and the gas when the pellet goes out of the barrel. So really interesting shot. Now we are with Waples Michaels from Great Britain.
After this shot, Orshakowska is in the lead, followed by Sadeki with a difference of only 0.1. I was imagining these differences would be a little bit higher since
VI, yes, but
It's
the
a
prone, the scores will be high and we can see really good shots from them. And
okay, we have Orshakowska and Moore now.
in our picture, yes. Pepper is also shooting very good. He shot 10.3 last shot, and
Ooh,
look at this.
a
And the-
10.9. Wow. Actually, Valu had a 10.9. Moore had a 10.6. Waples had a 10.6. These are some good shots in this series. Now we're going to see after these first two single shots who is going to win the 8th place.
Yes, even he shot 10.3, really good last shot. It was not enough,
Yeah.
and he
Pepper.
takes an 8th place. It is.
Pepper Jason from United States of America. We have his assistant now putting in the safety flag.
It is his first final. It is the beginning on his VI career as a shooter, as an athlete. So I think he done a great job.
Yeah.
He felt the final. He got the feeling what you have to do to be in the top. So
Yeah, and he ended with a 10.3, which is
Yeah, really
actually
good shot.
an amazing shot.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to go.
yeah,
And he has he has his whole career in front of him. He
Yeah.
just started, so
yeah, he should be really satisfied with this.
of course. We're continuing now with single shots. Waples in the lead with a difference of only 0.1. So Orshakowska and Waples are very, very close together. And behind them, a difference of 1.3 is Valu from Norway. Now the assistants are checking if their athletes are in their targets. We have here Waples and Orshakowska.
We can see the difference in the style. Vapors is just counting on the sound. You can see his focus, his head is a little bit higher, and Orchehowska, her eyes are closed.
Yeah.
She's really focused, and 10.3, really great shot. She's feeling the target. You could see by her, she's very calm, and she really does great job.
That was a nice shot, 10.3. Waples hit an 8.8, which gave an advantage a little bit to Orshakowska, a little bit bigger of a difference of 1.4. Next shot is probably going to decide who's going to be leaving the finals, winning the 7th place.
Yes.
Right now,
Sadeki.
Chupinska is in the 7th place, behind Moore and Sadeki with a difference of 1.1. Moore and Sadeki are in 5th position. They have the exact same score right now.
Yeah, Chupinska shot 9.9.
Chupinska?
Yes, but Moore shot 7.7, so he made a mistake, and he takes the 7th place in this final. But he won a medal in a standing position.
Yeah,
He
he
can be
already
satisfied
won a medal.
with this final, and really good job from him. Thank you, Patrick Moore, for being with us in this final, and congratulations for 7th place.
He's not very pleased with that,
Yeah,
but it's okay. Oh no, he's smiling. It's okay.
yeah, but
He already has a medal, so this was a little bit just, you know,
yeah,
for
first impressions.
practicing.
But look at our friend from Spain, Solabarrieta.
Yeah.
He's like in the previous final. He's just coming from somewhere, and he has few good shots. He shot 20.1, the best score in this two-shot series,
Yeah.
and then he just goes up on the ranking. It's
Yeah,
really
he's-
interesting watching him. He starts a little bit slower, and then he tries to go up.
Yeah, now he had an 8.1. We'll see what happens to his rank after this. A 10.7 by Waples, taking the lead in front of Orzechowska, but not for a big of a difference. It's a 0.3, but the two of them are constantly having a duel. Solabarrieta actually fell in 6th position now with his 8.1, but we're going to see what happens with him as well. I think Moore started a little bit hard,
Yeah,
and he couldn't keep up with it. Maybe it got a little bit
Over
nervous or
emotional.
something, over emotional. Yeah,
but we'll see now. Solabarrieta was shooting good, and now he's still falling. He shot 10.0, good shot. So
that could maybe.
Chupinska
save
has
him.
to have a good shot.
But
and
everybody had a good
Chupinska
shot,
had a 10.6. She
Yeah.
stayed in the final, so
which means we have to say goodbye to our Spanish representative. 6th place goes to him, Ager Solabarrieta.
yes, congratulations, and thank you for joining us also in this final for Mr. Ager.
Absolutely.
And again, Orzechowska is now in the lead. Valo is 0.1 behind her, so they're due. And also look at Waples on the 3rd place is 0.2 behind second. So 1, 2, 3 are 0.3 points.
They're all very, very
Difference.
close together. Solabarrieta is fine.
He's very happy.
He's-
He's
yeah,
also
he's
a
always-
positive person. Yeah,
he's
smiling
always-
all the time.
He's always positive. I saw him a few times now. Whenever you pass by him, he's just really happy.
Yeah,
I think it means a lot to them to be able to come to a big competition and have all of this.
yes. But Valo again 10.5. Orzechowska 10.2. Waples made a mistake. He shot 8.2.
So he's falling down in the ranking in
Yeah.
the 3rd position. So in the 1st and the 2nd position right now is Valo and Orzechowska, a difference of only 0.2. But Waples now, he lost a little bit he gained actually a bigger difference, a 2.3 behind 1st and the 2nd place. In 5th place we have Chupinska, a difference of 1.4. Do you think she could manage to
we will see.
save
Everything
herself?
can happen, but
Stay in the
also
finals?
we must count on Sadeki, who's in 4th place, and he can easily go to 3rd. So it's very interesting. Valo 10.4, really good shot again.
Yeah,
Sadeki
Valo.
9.5.
Velo is in the lead, and he's keeping up with his good shots. He had a 10.5, now a 10.4. That's a very good one.
9.1. It's a bit of mistake. So
It looks like Chupinska is going to have to leave this finals with a 9.1. I guess it wasn't enough. So our Polish representative, Maria Francisca Chupinska, won the 5th place. Congratulations.
yeah, nice shooting from her. Yesterday she was 6th in this competition. Today she's 5th, so she went one step higher.
Yeah, she's
on the
climbing
ladder.
up.
Yeah, and now we can see Valo is in the lead. Orzechowska had a 9.1 last shot, so she's now in 2nd place. Then we have duel for third because Vaples and Sadeki are zero point 0.6 between them.
Yes,
So
very
they
close.
have to be very careful in next two shots. They have to be careful. They must not make any mistakes.
The next two shots are actually going to decide who are going to be our medalists and who's going to win the fourth place. I guess the fourth place is always kind of the hardest because you lose the medal but your ranking is good, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a double-sided. You can't really
Yes, Sadeki,
decide.
Bechat, and Vaples shot 10.4. Now he put some air between him and Sadeki. So I think now the next shot, if they do it like experienced shooters, Valo, Orchehowska and Vaples are quite safe because Vaples has 2.6
Yeah.
advantage on the Sadeki,
Yeah.
and Sadeki needs really good shot and the mistakes from Vaples.
He should not just concentrate on his good shot because you can't control anybody else, right?
Yeah.
You can only control what you do. So we're gonna see what he's gonna. Orchehowska 9.0, Valua 10.1, Waples 9.9. Let's see what Sadeki does. Oh, Sadeki 9.6, which means he's going to have to leave this finals with
Fourth place.
a wooden medal, as we would
Yes.
say. So the fourth place, representing United States of America, goes to Jim Sadeki.
Yeah, also his first final, he done a great job.
Great
He
job.
took fourth place. He was so close to getting to the medal positions.
And now we have our medalist here at the Osijek 2019 World Shooting Parasport World Cup at the 10-meter air rifle visually impaired prone. We have a representative from Norway, from Poland, and from Great Britain. Actually, Valo is in the lead with a difference of very high difference of 2.1.
Yeah, Orchehowska was started shooting nines. And
Yeah.
Valo was still in the tens and he got some advantage. Orchehowska is also very young athlete. We can see her. Now we are with the leader Valo. He's really on the job now. He's focused, he's concentrated, and he's on the target.
He hit a 10.0, which is a good shot for him to just keep his lead.
Yeah,
But Waples hitting a 10.4. He's only 0.1 behind Waples. Orchehowska is a 0.1 behind
Orchehowska
Waples.
is young and she's losing the focus. She has a medal, but she has to try because she was shooting really, really nice, and now she is losing.
Yeah. Let's see what. Okay. Waples a 9.0.
And
Valo.
Orchehowska 8.6.
Oh, yeah.
That was the stress.
All of them had a stressful shot, I would say.
But also our smiling Katerina Orchehowska, she's all the time smiling. Our good spirit of VI shooting. She won the bronze medal.
And the bronze medalist, right? We have a representative from Poland, Katarina Orchehowska. I mean, good job.
Really good job. Yeah.
Amazing. She's very young.
Yeah.
I can see she's happy.
Yes.
She's very satisfied with her shooting today, as she should be. Absolutely. So now we have Norway and Great Britain. 2 more shots to go and a difference of 1.2. In the lead, the Norway representative Balu, and in the second position right now is Waples. I mean, that's a difference of 1.2, but it's 2 shots.
Yeah. Vaples 9.5, nice shot.
Yes, that's an okay shot. And
Balu 9.4.
Okay, so now we have a difference of 1.1. It could change in the last minute, but I think I saw Value being very, very calm.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be able to finish this finals and win the gold medal.
Yeah. So this is again, it's really rare opportunity, so we can show our audience how they see the targets.
and Waples hitting a 10.3, Value hitting a 10.0, and we have a new world record from the representative of Norway, Daniel Value.
Really
We
great
can
shooting.
see him hugging his assistant. He's very, very happy. I think
Yeah.
he knows he has a world
Yeah.
record.
And also, Michael Waples, he has second place now, silver medal, and really nice score. He was only 0.8 behind the leader. It was a little bit late start from him, but really nice shooting. And third place, Katerina, very young, her first medal on the World Cups, and perfect for VI shooting, perfect for war shooting parasport. Very nice final for start of the day.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed this finals. I mean, it's always interesting to see different ways a person can be involved in any sport. So the judges are now taking the athletes to present them to the audience one more time. So now we have here a bronze medalist from Poland, Katarina Orszechowska.
Silver medal going to Great Britain. Silver medal is going to Great Britain. It's going to Waples Michael.
And we have the gold medalist and a new world record from Norway, Daniel Value. We congratulate the athletes. That was a very, very interesting finals. We have the next finals at 2:15 for the para trap at the shooting range Pampas. This was actually at the sports hall Gradski Vrt. We were very pleased that you were with us, and thank you.
Thank you, and come back for the para trap.
Of course. Goodbye.
Goodbye.